Alright guys, it's Bob here, and after quite a lengthy break on this channel, I'm back in the review seat and I'm bringing you these to kick off with. And these are the Landnics LS-BH09 Sports Music Enjoy. Okay, so these are some Bluetooth headphones that have been sent for review by Landnics, and let's get in and have a look. So we've got version 4, 1 plus EDR. There's your different protocols, iOS system display battery capacity, so obviously that'll show on the top of your phone that the battery capacity symbol. Sweet voice prompt, operating distance of 10 meters, battery capacity 150 milliamp hours, charging time 1.5 to 2 hours, and so on and so forth. Let's get in there and have a look. So if we slide that out to cover off, you've got the same stuff on the back of there. Another picture there, and let's have a look. Get off there, you. That's nice. You get a nice little solid case and your instructions, which I'm assuming will have warranty information and basic usage. So put that back in there, put that to one side, and let's get into this. So if we open that up, it's a nice case actually. And there's your headphones and charging cable. Spare ear tips this is going to be, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a little cable clip thing there as well. Obviously that's for shortening it around the back of the head. And let's have a look at the headphones themselves. Actually, that's quite a nice looking design. Yeah, I quite like the design of those. Very soft and flexible, very soft to the touch. Controls on that one, which is your right hand one. I like the look it's got all these little grills in the side, and I'm not sure whether that's an extra speaker in there or whether it might be the microphones actually. Charging port on that one there, if that shows up. So yeah, I'll take a bit of time for reviewing and I'll be back. Alright guys, so yeah, let's have a look at these close up in my ear. So that is basically what they look like whilst in your ear. So yeah, let's take them off and have a closer look at them. So yeah, so I mean, I've had these weeks now. It's been I've had a bit of a sabbatical, as many of you will know. So yeah, pairing absolutely dead easy. The look, obviously I do love the look of these actually. They actually really do look the part, and they don't disappoint in the sound department either, which is nice. I can't remember what the price of these is right now, but they're not expensive. They are a relatively cheap set of Bluetooth headphones. All this is extremely flexible, and you hardly even know they're on the ears apart from the minor sort of sweat build-up around the buds, which is quite normal, isn't it? I think it is. But yeah, I mean, that's all very normal. I mean, you can see the buttons on there. If they're going to come into focus properly. So you can just see you've got 3 buttons on there. So it's straightforward. You've got the multifunction one in the middle, which is basically your turn it on, connect, answer a call, end a call, stuff like that. Call quality is fine. It's, you know, it's as expected for a cheap set of headphones. The microphone seems to pick up very well. And yeah, so getting on to like the sound quality, I couldn't really knock them until you turn it up really high, and if you get a really bass heavy track, you can get a bit of distortion, but it's not a lot. It's not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting these to really suffer at that end, and the high end is very, very clear. That comes through probably a little bit stronger than the bass, to be honest. And in the middle, you know, it's just mediocre, which is what you'd expect for cheap Bluetooth headphones. I mean, this is all extremely rubbery, and that's what makes it all very sort of compliant and comfortable on the head. But when you look up close at those details, I mean, I love the little slots that they've put in there with the little steel grill behind. Even the logo, even though it's quite a sort of dated font, it actually does look nice and goes well with the design of them. I couldn't really knock them, to be honest, guys. I think it was 12 hours they basically tell you can get from these. I mean, you charge them in about 1.5 hours, and that's a full charge. But yeah, they say 12 hours of playback time, which hard to say when you're getting onto stuff that's got a longer sort of amount of play time, but I would say it's about right, because obviously nobody sits and listens to something for 12 hours straight. But I would say I definitely got somewhere around that. At the absolute bare minimum, I got 10. So, you know, but obviously it varies anyway from how loud you have. But yeah, I mean, they're not super loud, but they're definitely loud enough. And if you look in there, I think that's basically just how they've got the wire inside that. Basically, so it is a wire that is just threaded all the way down through this. I still haven't really worked out whether those are actually an extra speaker or whether it's just bass reflex or what. I think you'll find it's just bass reflex allowing the air to travel out from behind the speaker, which helps to stop with the warping of the cones when you're really driving them hard with the bass and what have you. But yeah, I can definitely sort of, you know, vouch for these. I mean, even charging's easy. You just got that very easy little thing to just pick out the bottom of there, and it just goes back in when you finish charging. Absolutely great, well worth the money. I'll leave links below, as I always do. I mean, they are affiliate links, but I will leave them below so that you can go and check them out, guys. If you're in the market for some, well worth looking at these. And thank you to Landnics for sending them out for review. Absolutely love them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys. See you.